What's up, guys? Welcome. We got a full break. All right, we are rocked and ready to go. I appreciate you guys sticking around with me here, getting this one closed as always. Here to it. Before we jump any further, let me get some numbers from the chat between 1 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I always let you guys pick the repacks. I'm thinking this might be the last one that I do with Jet Collections for a minute. We'll bring them back, but sounding like tomorrow might be release day for Multiverse Series 4. They're thinking it should be ready. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. But they're like this close to being done with it, and they're thinking they should be able to get it done today or tomorrow. All right, I got 4 twice. Let me get one more. I don't know any of the details yet. I don't know who the chasers are. I don't know. They may have the checklist up. I haven't looked to see if it's out yet, but they may have the checklist up. Maybe worth checking out. I don't know. Not sure if it's live or not yet. I got 4 and 5. First two numbers I got 4, 4, and 5. So 4 and 5 are our two. So here, let's just do this. Let's take 1, 2, and 3 off, and hang on to 4 and 5. Put them right there. All right. Got it. Cool. So yeah, make sure you guys are getting the text messages. I'll keep you guys posted on what we're dropping for tomorrow. As far as what we're releasing, I'm thinking tomorrow I will probably put like 4 of those Jet Collection, or sorry, the Multiverse. Keep going back and forth. I'll probably put like 4 Multiverse into the main break. Give you guys the checklist link. Let y'all check it out. I'll run some kind of a fun promo for a chance to win some credit tomorrow. Maybe like guessing the Multiverse poll. I typically do that on release day. And I may come in on Friday and line up a case break. We'll see how it looks. We'll see how the product looks, how the checklist is. All right. What else we got? Let's go. Let's put the live fills up. So I used to get a lot of requests at the end of the break for like, hey, once we're all wrapped up, does anybody else want to break anything? Anybody want to split a box? Can we fill anything else? We just found it's a lot easier if we do that as we go throughout the break. So I started offering these live fills when we break. Here are the live fills for today. So I've got 2 different options. We've already filled a couple spots during the main or during the mini. I've got a single box of Bowman Chrome. By the way, this has nothing to do with the 10 boxer. All right, just because you're in the 10 boxer doesn't mean you have to jump into this. Just because you didn't make it into the 10 boxer doesn't mean you can't get into this. They are completely independent of each other, and this is for after the 10 boxer. But single box Bowman Chrome hobby, triple random, so 3 randomly assigned teams. I got 10 spots, 3 teams each, for $34 per spot. So $34 gets you 3 random teams in Bowman Chrome in a single Bowman Chrome box. On the right side, I can't show you the box because it's a sealed case. I'll cut the case if we fill. But this Topps Finest over here, 1 through 10, same deal. 3 randomly assigned teams. That's $38 per spot. So $38 gets you 3 teams in a single box of Topps Finest. $34 gets you 3 teams in a single box of Bowman Chrome Hobby. If you want to participate in either of those, just call out the number on the list that you want. I'll update it as we go through. Specify which list it's for. Don't just say, 6, because I don't know which list you're talking about. Tell me if you want it for Finest or Bowman Chrome. Just like that. Justin grabbing 7 in Finest. So I'm going to come over here and go down to spot 7. Throw Justin's name in. The big thing here, guys, is do not send payments yet. Let's make sure we can close first. If we don't close, you don't need to send. That way I don't have to deal with a refund. Andrew, Justin's 7 got in there first. I got you with 3 and 5. Can I get a different third number for you, bud? That is a fresh case on that one. 3, 5, and I'll wait and see what we got for another number. Let's see if you're in the football break as well. I am down to 2 spots in that one. Niners just went down. And Andrew's going to grab 8. You got it, bud. 3, 5, and 8. So Logan's numbers. All right. So we got 4 spots down in Topps Finest, 3 spots down in Bowman Chrome Hobby, and like I said, we'll keep filling those as we go. We got a handful of new folks in here, so welcome, guys. Thanks for jumping in. Just a quick heads up on the shipping. So we do all of the shipping weekly, once a week. Now, Trent and I are in different locations, so he's in Utah, I'm in Oregon. We ship separately. But what I do is I break every day, Monday through Friday. So Monday through Friday we break. I take the weekend off, and then on Monday my sorter comes in and sorts the entire previous week's breaks. Takes all day, but they get all the breaks sorted and packaged on Monday. On Monday night, I take those home with me after when we leave. I take those back home, and then on Tuesday, while we're lining and filling and breaking, my wife does all my labels for me. So she'll print all of the labels for me back home. She's got an iPad logged into my Facebook Messenger. She'll pull up our DMs, pull the address out of it, type up the label, print it, and then snap a picture on that iPad and send it to you. So you'll get a picture of the tracking as it's printed on Tuesday from me. It's her sending it, but it's from my DMs. So just do me a favor, DM me your address if you haven't already, just so we've got it. I may not respond right away to it, but we'll have it on Tuesday when we need it. Typically like 100 packages a week, takes all day Tuesday to knock those out, but we print labels all day Tuesday, and then Wednesday morning on my way in, I stop at the post office and drop off. So today, I dropped off all of the shipping from last week. Today's Wednesday, so today was drop-off day. Everything from this week, like I said, after the weekend will be sorted and packaged Monday, labeled on Tuesday, and dropped off on Wednesday. All right. That's all I got. I'm going to go ahead and get started. We'll do the rest as we go. Not enough paper in this one to do a paper spot, so it's just all card ship here. All right. Best of luck, guys. Here we go. We'll start with the retail, as always. Work our way up. I'm gonna skim the paper. It will all get sorted and shipped, but just to save some time, I'm not gonna read off all the paper. Charlie Condon, VIP, Leo DeVries, and Thomas White first. I'm gonna sleeve a lot of these cards after the break. All the top loads, we'll do those as we go. Rookie of the Year favorites, die cut Kumar Rocker, Ismael Javier first, and Christian Campbell. I'm keeping an eye out on the paper. I'm going to top load any Charlie Condons, Jesus Mades, or J.J. Weatherholtz. The rest we'll just we'll leave. But like I said, it all gets sorted and shipped. Corbin Carroll's numbered 27 out of 250 going to the D-backs. Ryan Camp with the Diamondbacks. Tink Hintz, 38 on the top 100. P.J. Morlando, first Bowman. And Quinn Matthews on a refractor, 201 out of 499. Cardinals, that is Jason Park on the Quinn Matthews refractor. One of the better pitchers in this class. There's Matthews. Last 2 teams left in football are they're both $25 teams. The Cardinals and the Saints. Those are the last 2 left. If anybody needs a link to that one, just let me know. It's a 5-boxer. It's a 23 optic Mega, 24 optic Blaster, Illusions, Panini Black, which just came out, and Jet Collection. Just got a fresh batch of Jet Collections for football. Sammy Hernandez first, Yancel Luis first. Got our Reptilian coming. Charlie Condon, Greatness loading. Edgeline Perez first. Cam Caminiti on a Reptilian. We'll sleeve both of those after. Rockstar rookies, Adele Amador, Kellen Lindsey, and Emil Morales. And then I got one more blaster. Then we got some megas coming. Topps Chrome Blaster. Come on, let's see it. What do you guys think of the new post time, posting a little bit earlier in the day? I have been posting at like 4 to 5 Eastern. We were closing breaks within like an hour. For a long time, we were closing breaks like an hour. We would get to the hour mark and there'd be like 5 teams left. And so we were closing breaks pretty quick, so we could usually get live around this time. It got to a point where I don't know, it was taking a lot longer to fill. And then like Trent would go live, everybody would be tied up in his break and like nobody's seeing anything. I noticed yesterday, as soon as Trent's break ended, like all of a sudden spots started going back down again. So I'm like, man, we've got to, I need to start posting a little bit earlier. So, yeah, definitely filled a lot. It took longer to fill, but it closed earlier, if that makes sense, just because we got an earlier start. Shota Imanaga, Future Stars, Ellie De La Cruz, Nico Cavadas, Ray Wave, and Andrew Benintendi. I am thinking I do want to keep the start times from getting too early, at least for now. Maybe we change it later, but I had several people reach out like, hey, I just want to make sure that, like, you know, I like to watch live. If the break closes at, 2 p.m. Eastern, are we going live at 2 p.m.? Because they're like, I want to watch it live, but I can't do it that early. So I think I'm going to make 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, like the earliest that we'll start. If it closes sooner than that, great, but we'll start it at 6. It's kind of what I'm thinking. What do you guys think about the time there? Gavin Sheets, Francisco Lindor, Ray Wave, Tyler Locklear, and Mike Burrows on a sepia. Brenton Doyle, Griffin Conine, Xander Bogaerts Refractor, Matt Chapman, J-Dub on a sepia. We'll take that. A's getting a base hit. Zachary Moore. That works. Nice. Yeah, we'll try it out. We'll give it a fair college try. We'll see how that goes. Ronald Blanco, Spencer Steer, Garrett Crochet, Prism Refractor, and David Festa. It was getting to be kind of tough because when we started that late, by the time we were finished, and then I had to there was wrap up paperwork that I had to do, go back and reconcile all the paperwork on the live fills. I was leaving here at 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, pretty much every night there for a minute. Bobby Witt, Shohei Ohtani, Power Players, Ray Wave, Shane McClanahan, Ryan Mountcastle, and Jose Altuve, sepia. Wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have to get up at 7 to see the kids off for school, because if I don't see them off to school, I don't see them at all. So, yeah, this will definitely help me out. Blake Snell, Dylan Dingler, Chris Bryant, Ray Wave, and Kobe Mayo, base rookie. And then last of the blasters, Carlos Correa. Got a little color coming. JT Realmuto, sepia, Anthony Volpe, Ha-Seong Kim, Refractor, and a rookie, Bryce Teodosio. 266 out of 299. That one's going to the Halos. Jason Park. I believe that was a mini spot. Hey, by the way, Jason and Lee, I haven't had a chance to send you guys pictures of your raw card reviews, but I have both of those sitting right here. It's just 2 cards. Do you guys want to see how you did, or do you want me to message you private? If I don't hear from you, I'll just hold off and send you a text. First mega is Bowman. Either don't matter. Well, let's show it off. Dimed it, bud. Got a 10. 10 on the Christian Walker from yesterday. I usually send messages letting you guys know how you did. I was trying to get live as fast as I could here on this one. So I figured both you guys were in the break. I'll show you guys if you want to see them. Congrats on the 10. Sebastian Walcott, Luis Pena first. We'll sleeve him up after. That color match looks great too with the Stros. Braylon Payne and Caleb Lomavita first. Jesus Mate, you knew he was coming when we got Pena. And then Carlos Tavares first. We'll top load Mate. Dylan Cruz, red rookie. We'll take that. Chase Burns and Kyle DeBarge first. You go Nats. Jared Acosta with the Cruz, red. Yeah, Chase is approving that Stroh's hit. All right, our mega packs. This is really why we open these boxes for these two here. Mookie Betts, Tarek Skubal, Connor Norby, got some color. PJ Morlando, nice first there for the Marlins. We'll take that. And then Spencer Schwellenbach, Braves, 200 out of 250 on the purple. Purple mega rookie Schwellenbach. Going to the Braves, Andrew Kersey. Got them Bravos. There's that Morlando. Yeah, anything that we pulled during the break, if you guys want to have those raw card reviewed, just let me know. It's a nice little perk that I have for breaking here at the Rare Edition. So I'll give you the commercial here real quick for those that maybe haven't heard it. Rare Edition's a grading company that we came across at the National a few years back. We are really, really big fans of theirs. They have what are hands down the nicest slabs on the market. They're the ones that use the Gorilla Glass. A lot of you guys have seen those. I know a lot of people have heard of them, or at least familiar with the Gorilla Glass thing. They use a contactless NFC chip that's built into the slab also, that when you put your phone up to it, it'll pull up a video file that'll automatically start playing. You can upload it, you can customize it, or you can not use it. Entirely up to you. But it kind of turns your card into an NFT. The glass, the cold glass feel, the rounded corners, a little bit of weight to it. It feels like an iPhone in your hand. They are really, really nice. These are their raw card reviews. This is what we do a lot of in the actual breaks. So if they were set up at like a card show or an LCS, they would offer, just like Beckett would do, to do raw card reviews, which is just doing giving you a grade without the fancy slab. Usually like Beckett will use a card saver, those flimsy plastic card savers. Rare uses a one touch with the sleeve, tamper-proof label, and a full-blown grade. Next day grading, $9. $9 a card, no paperwork needed. You don't have to fill anything out. Just let me know which cards you pull that you want to have them raw card review. Just say, RCR that. You'll probably see this in the comments. RCR this card, that card, whatever it was we got for you. I'll put a Post-it note on it, and then when I leave here tonight, I'll leave that card with them. And then when I come in tomorrow, I'll have a stack of either waiting on me, or they'll bring them in before they leave. Usually before we go live, and I will just DM you a picture of the card, let you know how it did. So, yes, Lee, I did. I was telling you earlier, Jason saw his grade. So we pulled a Pete Crow Armstrong out of one of the Jet collections, and it did 10. Dude, that thing was nasty. So RE10 to 99 Yellow Sapphire Pete Crow Armstrong, first Bowman. Yeah, dude, I've said it before, the Jet collections, the raw cards that are in there, and the multiverse, they do not get cherry picked. They're buying singles from people to get those in there, and there is always, if you're buying singles off of eBay, there is a chance that some people are selling them because they know of a flaw. So it's probably a little lower gem rate than would be out in the general opening of a box, but there are 10s in there. We pull 10s out of there all the time. Kobe Mayo, Thomas White first, Edgeline Perez first, Rookie of the Year die cut, Kevin Alcantara, and Engel Fiorina first. We'll top load a couple of these. And Lee, I did see your message, so I'm gonna pull that other one to get added. Forget who it was. It's in your message, but I remember you said there was another one. Acuna, right? Yeah, I got to pull it from the pack, or from the stack. And you did your overpayment, by the way, Lee. It did cover for 2. I know I didn't respond to you on that, but it did cover both of those. So the Acuna, yeah, the Acuna and the PCA are both good. All right, last of the retail. Topps Chrome Fanatics Mega. Ozzy Albies, Michael Harris, Michael King, Adele Amador, Topps logo refractor, Trevor Story and Ty Madden. Tyler Anderson, wrong Anderson, Josh Naylor, Connor Norby, Mason Miller, Topps refractor, Zebby Matthews and Brandon Nimmo. Mookie Betts, William Contreras, Jordan Alvarez, Jackson Jobe, and O'Neal Cruz. Topps refractors, Kumar Rocker. Nolan Arenado, Max Scherzer, Jacob Wilson, base rookie. We'll get that one top loaded up. Hunter Fiducia, Topps refractor, Justin Verlander, and Xander Bogaerts. Hey. Tyler Fitzgerald, Nolan Gorman, Otto Lopez, Christian Walker, Topps refractor, Luis De Los Santos, Topps refractor, Ha-Seong Kim. Paul Goldschmidt, Nick Castellanos, Nacho Alvarez, Shea Langoliers, Roki Sasaki rookie, and then Matt McLean. Shea Langoliers on a Topps refractor. Go ahead and top load the Roki for the Dodgers. I got one more out of retail, and then it is hobby the rest of the way. Mark Vientos, Salvador Perez. We got a Shota Purple Ray Wave, 243 out of 250 for the Cubs. That's Nick Weiss. Samuel Aldegari, Topps refractor, and then Rafi Devers, Topps refractor with a Dustin Harris base. All right, let's start getting some hits out. We'll go Topps Chrome Black first. Work our way up. All right, Topps Chrome Black going to be 2 packs and 1 encased auto. The first pack first. Jazz Chisholm, Shota again, this time 42 out of 75. So Cubbies, Nick Weiss, still working. Jose Barrios, Zebby Matthews, Nick York, Taj Bradley. There's Imanaga. Second purple. That one's numbered a little lower, though. Rhett Lauder, Reese Hines, Zach Wheeler, David Festa, Paul Goldschmidt, and our green, Josh Naylor. 85 out of 99 for the D-backs. Ryan Camp with Zona. You Ryan? All right, and then our hit. It's a gold mini diamond. Should be to 50 of Big Christmas. Jhonkensy Noel. 33 out of 50 on the rookie auto. Guardians. That is John Schwartz. Got his guards to 50. Jhonkensy Noel. Rookie gold mini diamond. Let's go Bowman Chrome. Chrome's a fun one. It's a good product this year, man. I really like the lineup. It's a good class. I thought they did a good job with it. The only thing is I have yet to get that GPK. I have pulled one Pearl, first case. No snack packs yet. This is, I believe we're on our fourth case. And here we go. Lawrence Butler. Ellie De La Cruz, Jackson Merrill. James Wood, red rookie. There we go. Jared, another red rookie. Michael Court, first. Gabriel Davalillo, first. Davalillo. Johan De La Cruz, first. Hiverson Lopez, first. Adele Amador, and Nick Kurtz, max volume insert. We'll sleeve that one up. This box is one of the boxes we have up for live fills, by the way. That is the Bowman Chromes on the left side of the screen. We got 2 spots down in that first round of Bowman Chrome. $34 gets you 3 random teams in that one. Or on the other side, we got 4 spots down in Topps Finest. $38 gets you 3 random teams in that one. Topps Finest will be a fresh case if we can fill that one. No payments until we close, though. Let's make sure it closes first. Matt Chapman. Agustin Ramirez, red rookie. Manny Cedeno, first. Roland Strope, first. Moises Marchand, first. And Kevin DeFranc, first. Roman Anthony on the insert. Meteoric Rise, Nick Kurtz. Big Amish on the insert. Kevin Alvarez, there we go, Strohs. 91 out of 499. That's their chaser in this set. We get him on a refractor. Houston is Nicholas Schmidt. Got him in the mini. And then Matt Chapman for the Giants. That is to 199 on the Ray Wave. So Aqua Ray Wave. Giants, that was Brian. He said, we will take that. Keep them numbers coming. Hoping to get you a Hoswar in this one. Hoswar Gonzalez, Giants top chaser. Vladdy. Christian Campbell, Angel Martinez. Roman Anthony. Bo Davidson first. We'll sleeve him up. Another good chaser for the Giants. John Gill first. Talon Serrano first. Fernando Tatis, adios, insert. Justice Bigby, first Bowman, mini diamond. That one's unnumbered. And then Hiverson Lopez is to 150 as well. 45 out of 150. Blue. Hiverson Lopez first, going to John. Bring on the churches. Take them to church. Jason's a church magnet. All right, come on. Just going to try to sweat the autos down to those last 2. Noah Cameron, Yandy Diaz, Matt Shaw, red rookie. We got a gold coming up. DJ Layton first. Nestor Miranda first. Jervin Murillo first. Shotaro Mori first Bowman. There we go. A's getting a base. Zachary Moore. Hopefully not the last of him. Adios. Juan Soto. Matt Olson to 299. That's 253 out of 299. Andrew Kersey. And the gold is a first. Carlos LaGrange. Dude, I got excited there for a second. Thought it was the Yankees pitcher. That'd have been a nasty Schlittler, but LaGrange isn't bad either. They got 2 good pitchers in this one, LaGrange and Schlittler. Of course, Schlittler had that insane postseason start. Go ahead and top load the Maury. And the Shaw. All right, autos should be in these last two. Come on, give me a big one. Logan Gilbert, Aaron Judge, Yordan Alvarez, Juan Tomas first, Pedro Katsui first, Tommy White first, Caden Powell first. It came to the league, Travis Bazana, and hopefully that's the auto. It's not. First up, the gold, Steven Marinez, 46 out of 50. So Yankees with their second gold in this one. Josh Edens, back-to-back gold packs for the Yanks. And the base auto, Hagen Smith. There we go. Hagen Smith, prospect auto. Not a first prospect. He was in draft. He was in 24 draft. 5th overall, I believe. Hagen Smith for the White Sox. That was Jeff Bryant. Nice hit, bud. Nice hit. Nothing wrong with that one. First gold. All right. One more time. Come on, big second auto. RCR, you got it, bud. Just like that. Let me know if you guys want to get him RCR. We'll get you. Chase Medrith, Augustin Ramirez, Moises Ballesteros, Steven Marinez first, David Sandlin first, Ethan Salas, and Nate George first. We'll top load that one. It came to the league, Marcelo Mayer, Corey Seager, and Dodgers, Jacob Wright, first Bowman auto. That is 92 out of 499. Refractor auto going to the Dodgers. That is Jared Acosta. Dodgers refractor auto. To 499. Top of the George, too. Those with their chaser on a base chrome. And again, we're going to RCR for Jeff. Gotcha. Let's go with impeccable. We'll save that jumbo for the end. Yeah, dude, he does have a great auto, man. He doesn't get stingy with the ink. That is a nice auto. I wish more did that. Hagen Smith's got a nice auto too. Both of those are clean. Got too many guys doing squiggles now. Impeccable's been a fun one, man. We're working out of a bunch of loose boxes. We picked up onesie twosies here and there, all coming out of distro. We did get we got a medallion, the last one of these that we did. But again, they didn't. It's not all from the same case, so same odds now at another one. Catch the corners. Be nice and easy. There we go. And we're going to get a metal card in this one. No medallion. All right, let's see it. First up, Cliff Lee is 70 out of 99. That one's going to the Guardians. I need all thick sleeves for this one. All thick. Cliff Lee to 99. Ethan Salas to 5. There we go, Pods. Jared Acosta. No, sorry, that's Pirates. Richard Adams with the Pods. My bad, Jared. Didn't mean to psych you out there. Richard Adams with the Padres. Ethan Salas, 3 out of 5 on the purple. Dude, let's drop one for the color. I've been waiting to drop one. One brings me. Get that first one off the runway. Ethan Salas to 5. I got one more before we start getting autos. Rentaro Sasaki, 11 out of 60. That one we will have to random. That one because he does not have a team. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. No, I'm not though. So we'll random that one up at the end. He is a Stanford Cardinal. Sasaki to 60. And what we'll do is we'll just random that amongst all 30 teams. Redemption. What do we got? Illustrious Ink. Card number 21. Cooper Pratt. Cooper Pratt. I need to double check it. I believe he's a Brewer. But it's been a minute since I've seen one of his cards in a product, so he could have definitely changed. Let me double check. Illustrious Ink, Cooper Pratt. Let me double check real quick. $20.25. Impeccable Baseball checklist. Whoops. Team sets and search for Pratt. Cooper Pratt is Brewers. That is right. All Brewers. Yep, he is. Just wanted to make sure. I remember him being Brewers in Bowman, but I wasn't sure if he had been traded since then, since I hadn't seen him in a couple products. I didn't look earlier to make sure there wasn't a booklet, but I don't think we have a booklet. All right, next auto. Brody Breck for the Rockies, Indelible Ink. That one is numbered to 25, 3 out of 25. Going to the Rocks, that is Jose Alvarez. On the mini. On card, Indelible Ink. Dude, they're such nice cards. Hope we pull a banger here. Give me a big name. Brian, so the Sasaki, yeah, he's a Stanford Cardinal. He is, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but he is not associated. I know Panini shows him as like an NIL kind of spot, but yeah, he hasn't been drafted. They also show like Jace LaViolette, and he was drafted by the Guardians, I believe. Jace was. And so if we pull one of his, because he was drafted by the Guardians, he would go to the Guardians. But Roki has not been drafted, so that one is just going to get randomized amongst everyone. Enrique Bradfield Jr., 3-color patch auto. That one is to 99, 85 out of 99. Going to the O's, that is Jacob DeVelvis. Scratch and send the code, Richard. You got it, bud. We can do that, bud. There's Bradfield for the O's. Scratch it live. I trust every one of you guys. All right. So I'm going to make a little note here so I don't forget. I'll probably do that after the football break. I am guessing we'll be closed on that one here pretty soon. Luis Angel Acuna, RPA, single color on that orange patch. I say that there is a hint of blue in that top right corner. I don't think you're going to see it in the video, but it is there. That is 92? 92 out of 99. Acuna, Mets. That was a mini spot. That one's going to Michael Sullivan. Luis Angel Acuna, RPA to 99. Let me get signed in. Just give me like 2 minutes. Hang on. And then, yeah, I'll just take it out from here. Last up, Ivan Rodriguez for the Florida Marlins. Marlins, where are we at? Who had him? Who had Ivan? Marlins were Chase Watson. Chase on the patch auto with the lumber slice. Dude, he's another one with a nice auto. So we get a legend, 69 out of 99. As a Florida Marlin. Nasty. I like that. He's got a good J. As a fellow J first name, I appreciate it. It's not a J, it's an I. He signs his J exactly like mine. I'm sitting here reading the I. What's wrong with me? That's his I. It looks like it's exactly like my J. That's clean. All right, and then here is our insert. In this case, it is a metal, stainless stars, Charlie Condon. Condon is to 10. 4 out of 10. Sure we don't say Tigers? Michael, they're on the line. So what I do with those is I tell you guys don't send payment until they verify they were able to do it. If they come back and tell me it was too thick, then obviously no need to send there. But if you want me to try to have it RCR, we'll just hold off on paying until we find out whether or not they were able to get it. No harm in asking. Let's see, Rockies, that was Jose Alvarez off of the mini. Sounds good, but we can do that. And that was the Luis Angel Acuna, right? RCR. Got it. Perfect. All right. I'm going to come back to that one later. Here, let's jump into Topps Chrome Jumbo. 3 hits coming here. All right. Good luck, guys. Yeah, dude, for $9 just to know. I mean, we do get some gems off that. I mean, it's not that crazy to gem those. No, I wouldn't call it likely, but I mean, it's not like it's a 5% chance. Like you have a decent shot, and so just to know the answer, $9 to know before you ever even get the card. Matt Chapman, David Fest, Juan Yepes, Dylan Cruz, base rookie. We'll top load that for the Nats. Ryan Mountcastle, Jaron Duran, Jameson Talion, Kyle Schwarber, 190 out of 299. Phils. Getting a little color. That is Lee. All etched, Jacob deGrom, and then Luis Arraez on the refractor. There's Cruz. Kobe Mayo, rookie. Joe Musgrove, Shota Imanaga, Gavin Sheets, Brenton Doyle, Max Fried, Caden Donna. All etch rookie rush, Kevin Alcantara. That one's going Cubbies. That is Nick Weiss with the rookie rush. A little tougher. Dylan Cruz, Fortune 15. Andrew Benintendi, Prism Refractor. Carlos Narvaez, Base Refractor. We get, I don't know, man. I feel like a couple of these a case, 2, maybe 3 a case. Definitely not each box. Isaac Collins, rookie. Colton Cowser, Ronald Blanco, Bobby Witt, Blake Snell. First auto, Yilbert Diaz. Base auto for the Diamondbacks. That one's going to Ryan Kemp. Rookie auto, Yilbert Diaz. James Wood, 35th. Jackson Merrill, Future Stars. Pete Fairbanks, Refractor. Gustavo Campero, and Andrew Vaughn. There's Diaz. Nico Cavadas, Chris Bryant, Shea Whitcomb, Zach Wheeler, Michael Hellman, Carlos Correa, Francisco Alvarez, Trey Turner, Dylan Cruz, Power Players, seen a ton of Cruz, Tyler Locklear, Prism Refractor, Bryce Teodosio, Base Refractor. Mike Yastrzemski, Mike Burrows, Anthony Volpe, Alec Boehm, Trey Sweeney, rookie, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, Yu Darvish, Jacob deGrom, purple, 139 out of 250. Going to the Rangers, Texas was Nickel Schmidt. All etched, Jackson Merrill, Kobe Mayo, Fortune 15, Jesse Winker on a refractor. Come on, man. Let's see a super. We hadn't seen a super in a minute. Last super I pulled was for football. It was from Topps Chrome Football. Was it Chrome or Finest? I think it was Chrome. Yeah, it was a Youthquake. Troy Franklin. Christian Campbell. Marco Luciano. Francisco Lindor. Jairo Iriarte. Rookie. Brandon Lockridge. George Kirby. J.P. Crawford. Josh Young. Mookie Betts, 35th. Matt Chapman, Prism Refractor. Billy Cook, Base Refractor. I'm going to guess auto there. Rafi Devers, Zach DeZenzo, Brendan Donovan, Royce Lewis, Josh Lowe, Edgardo Enriquez, rookie, Pete Alonso, Freddie Freeman, Future Stars, Austin Wells, Brooke Baldwin, Prism Refractor, Nick Sogard, Base Refractor. Four on the right. Casey, you got it, bud. That puts us halfway on Topps Finest. Adam Kloffenstein, Xavier Edwards, Will Wagner, Aaron Nola, Max Muncy, Garrett Mitchell, Vinny Pascantino, Corbin Carroll, That's an image variation, right? Juan Yepes on a negative refractor. Oh yeah. Yeah, I knew it was. Corbin Carroll image variation. Ryan Camp. Diamondbacks. There we go. Nice. Corbin SP. Take that. Then also had that Yepes negative. Going to the Nats. That's Jared Acosta. And then here, let me, while I got the cards out of my hand, real quick, spot 4, Casey. Like I said, no need to send payment just yet. Let's make sure we can close. But that's 5 spots down. So 1, 2, 6, 8, and 10. No, 9 and 10, sorry. Very symmetrical. Jose Ramirez, Aaron Judge all etched, Tristan Casas and Matt Olson on a refractor. Luis Angel Acuna, Andrew Benintendi, Tyler Locklear, Acuna Sr., the old one, Grant McCray, Spencer Strider, Ketel Marte, J.J. Bleday, Francisco Lindor power players, Luis Angel Acuna prism refractor, Matt Shaw base refractor. Let's leave both of those later. Brooks Baldwin, Marcelo Zuna, Dansby Swanson, Hunter Green, Mason Wynn, Rhett Lauder, Gunnar Henderson, Grant McCray, rookie auto, Giants, that's Brian Harr. Rookie auto, unnumbered, Jacob Wilson, 35th, Bryce Terang, Future Stars, and Nestor Cortez, refractor. So 2 base autos. Means we got to have color on this last one, right? Surely. Bo Bichette, Justin Robleski, Luis Castillo, Kodai Senga, Sagano, rookie, Tasker Hernandez, Ezekiel Tovar, Alex Bregman, Brent Rooker, power players, Marcelo Zuna, prism refractor, and Gilbert Diaz, base refractor. One more, again, should be the auto. Hang tight after this pack. I still got the 2 Jet collection, so we are not done yet. I got 2 more hits coming. Shea Langoliers, Aldegari, Logan Gilbert, Adley Rutschman, Jack Kokonowitz, Alec Burleson, Adolis Garcia, Seiya Suzuki, refractor, Javier Sonoja, 35th, Aaron Judge, purple auto, rookie auto, Chase McDermott, 233 out of 250. We do get color on that one. And that is Orioles, Baltimore, Jacob DeVelvis. 10 on the right side, too. You got it, Casey. Chase McDermott to 250, purple. If we close that finest, that is a fresh case coming. All right, we got our 2 repacks to close us out. Again, this will probably be the last of the Jet collections for a minute. I got 9 more boxes left. If anybody's interested in Percy's on those, we're at $229. Only reason I say that is because I think we're going to be getting Multiverse tomorrow. I am planning on us getting Multiverse tomorrow. If we don't, we'll pivot and we'll put up another round of Jets. But I am looking forward to Series 4 coming. Let's see. Move me over to 2 and 6 on the right. You got it, Jason. There's 2. And there is 6. Josh taking spot 9. Jared taking spot 1. That is going to close us. Yeah, Josh in 9, Jared in 1. Let's see. Let me just update that real quick. So that does close us. Just a reminder, guys, on the payments. Do me a favor when you guys send, make sure you're using that payment info at the bottom. It's the same Venmo, the same Cash App that we use for the breaks. So it's my personal for both of those where we can take friends and family. The PayPal, though, is different. That is goods and service. It's the one for the breaks is typically goods and services. This one, this Gold 188, we can take friends and family there. So we want to make sure that Gold 188, if you're using PayPal, friends and family. If you're using Zelle, the normal Zelle is fine. That's also friends and family. I can drop that for you in the comments if you need it. But yeah, that is always friends and family Zelle is. So we had Jared Acosta in the 1. We had Josh Deedens in 9. And I'm going to copy and paste. I'm going to copy this list real quick. I'll put up a fresh one. But let me go ahead and copy this. There we go. Got it copied. And then, again, if you need a screenshot of that, take it now because I'm about to clear that list off and throw up round 2. If anybody wants to kick us off for round 2, doesn't hurt. Like I said, if it doesn't fill, no worries. We tried. No harm, no foul if it doesn't go. If you would be down for another round, call a spot. Somebody's got to start it. Let's see. Ryan says, I'll take 2 on the right if Jason's vacating it. You can have mine, Brian. You want it. You can Venmo me for number 2. Yeah, that works. So, all right. So Brian is going to take spot number 2 from you, Jason. And I'm just going, and yeah, Jason, if you could just let me know once you've got payment from Brian. And then Jason's payment is for Brian's spot. Here, let me update that over here on my side. Gotcha. Perfect. All right. Let's hop into the repacks. Guys, make sure if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys are getting the text message notifications. So today is a really good example of where you want to have them because I posted a lot earlier today than I usually do. I have been posting breaks at like 4 to 5 Eastern. I was mentioning this earlier. I'm going to try to I'm going to give it a shot and try to start posting those a little bit earlier. Like today, I posted at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. What I'll do is I will text you guys, anybody who wants to get the notification, I will text out a notification about 10 to 15 minutes before every break that I post, just letting you guys know, hey, here's what I'm going to post today. Here is the picture, here's the box breakdown, and the exact time that I'm going to post the break. So again, today's was 12 noon Eastern. At 11:59, I am on my phone waiting to hit the post button. The moment my iPhone says 12 o'clock or whatever the scheduled time is that day, I hit post. And so you know the exact time that I'm going to get in there and post the break so you guys can get in there and get your teams quick. Again, you get a little bit of a heads up, 10, 15 minutes to review the list, decide who you want to get. If you want to get those text message notifications, just at the bottom of your screen, text the word baseball to that number, 833-448-0185. That'll opt you in, and you can opt out anytime. All right, I got a twofer in this one. We got an extra. So can't tell what's what here. I'm just going to – one of them is going to be a bonus. First up, ooh, Jackson Churio. Dude, that's nice, man. Out of Cosmic. I'm dropping one for that. Who had the Brewers? Richard Adams. I haven't seen one of these in a while. Planetary Pursuit, Jackson Churio, rookie insert. Couple of these per case out of Cosmic. Tough pulls. We'll take it. We'll take it. Nice hit. And then Wow, Chipper Jones to 15 out of Luminaries. Let's go again. Andrew Kersey. Dude, that's really nice, man. Home Run Kings, 273. Chipper Jones on card with the bat slice. Game used mem. 11 of 15 out of Luminaries. That is from 2018 Luminaries. Nice hit, dude. Nice hit. Brian Pade, he's good. Perfect, perfect. All right, Brian, I have you switched over. Good first box. Next up. Come on, man. Let me get into the big boy. Let's see another big one. All right, I got a slab here. PSA. See, it is a 10. Whoo, Cags. Let's go. Keep dropping them. Brandon Smith. That's on the HTA choice to 150. It's out of 25 Bowman. Prospect Auto, Jack Caglione to 150. HTA choice, PSA 10. Dude, nice set of Jets. Wow. Nice pull, bud. Nice pull, Brandon. Tell you what, those were pretty solid there. Those were all nice right there. All right. I'm going to give you guys a quick recap here. I tell you what, before we do the recap, let me get a home for Rentaro. There we go. I got a deck. I usually use this for the randoms. If you want to keep an eye out for your team, make sure they're in there. Feel free. I'm just going to count them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, I'm just going to do a quick shuffle. We're just going to shuffle and cut the deck. We'll shuffle and cut, and that's where Rentaro Sasaki's going. Jared, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I know we had a couple small ones there, but yeah, I guess we really didn't hit anything too crazy for you, did we? Hopefully I get you a little better on this next one, man. All right, Rentaro going to Marlins. That is Chase Watson with Sasaki. So Rentaro Sasaki was to 60. That is going to the Marlins. The rest we got Juan Yepes, negative refractor. Short print image variation, Corbin Carroll. Jacob deGrom, purple to 250. Kevin Alcantara, all etch rookie rush. Dylan Cruz, base rookie. Kyle Schwarber to 299. Charlie Condon, stainless steels to 10. Ethan Salas to 5 for the Pods. Cliff Lee to 99. Nate George, first chrome. Steven Marinez to 50 on the gold, first Bowman. Matt Shaw, red rookie. Shotaro Mori, first Bowman. Matt Olson to 299. Carlos LaGrange, first Bowman, gold to 50. Iverson Lopez to 150, first Bowman. Agustin Ramirez, red rookie. Kevin Alvarez to 499, first Bowman refractor. Matt Chapman to 199 on the Aqua Ray Wave. Josh Naylor to 99, Topps Chrome Black Green. Shota Imanaga to 75, Topps Chrome Black Purple Speckle or Purple Mini Diamond. Shota on a Purple Ray Wave to 250. Roki Sasaki, base rookie. Jacob Wilson, base rookie. Edgeline Perez, first mega. Thomas White, first mega. PJ Morlando, first mega. Spencer Schwellenbach to 250, purple mega, rookie. James Wood and Dylan Cruz, red rookies. Jesus Made, first chrome. Bryce Teodosio to 299, aqua rookie. Jacob Wilson, sepia. Corbin Carroll to 250 on the paper. Quinn Matthews to 499, first Bowman refractor, and then Jackson Churio Planetary Pursuit rookie out of the Jet Collection box. Would have been out of 23 Topps Cosmic, or 24, sorry, Topps Chrome Cosmic. The hits we had Chase McDermott to 250, purple rookie auto. Grant McCray rookie auto. Gilbert Diaz rookie auto. Luis Angel Acuna RPA to 99. We're going to RCR that one, or we're going to try to. Going to the Brewers. We're going to scratch and send this one later, but Illustrious Ink, Cooper Pratt. Ivan Rodriguez patch auto to 99. Enrique Bradfield Jr., 3-color patch auto to 99. Brody Breck on card auto to 25. Jacob Wright refractor auto to 499. First Bowman. We're going to RCR the Hagen Smith prospect auto for Jeff Bryant. John Kinsey Noel rookie auto to 50. Gold mini diamond out of Topps Chrome Black. Chipper Jones to 15 out of 2018 Luminaries on the patch auto. And then Caglione PSA 10 from 25 Bowman. HTA Choice Auto to 150. Nasty. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the break. If you guys are watching this on the replay and you see something that you wanted to have raw card review, just reach out, let me know. We can get that pulled for you. As long as it's before the weekend, should have no problem. Even as late as Monday, if I catch it before they get packed up, should still be okay. And it looks like we just closed football. Let's see, Richard taking the Cardinals. Looks like John taking the Saints. We'll do that after. But first, we got a case to crack. Here, let me check payments here real quick, guys. Bear with me just a minute. Get logged in here. I'm going to jump out of the chat for a second, but we're going to keep the video rolling. We are not stopping. Just need about 2 minutes to verify some payments. All right, I got Jared with one. I got Jason Park with 2. Sorry, doing math in my head, make sure. Perfect. Jason Park with 2, but again, one of those is for Brian. So Brian, you're good for year 1. Jason Park, you're good for year 1. Let's see. I got, those are from the break. Let me switch to this one. I logged into the wrong PayPal. Switching over. There we go. All right, Josh Deedens, I see you. Thank you, sir. I got Justin Lowshaw. I got Casey for a pair. Casey for 1. Casey for 2. Justin for his. Okay, and then I think Andrew, you're my last one here. Let me check and see if you may have accidentally sent to the main. just send him a note real quick. Let me tag him. All full on Topps finest. Andrew Kersey. What's his total? Guys, just about ready. All right, he just saw the message, so he's about to send. All right, while he's doing that, let me pull up the randoms, get the list all out. I think we should be good to go. And yes, football did close. Matter of fact, here, let me pull that on the other screen, and I will comment on those while we are in the trade window. There we go. Put that there for right now. And let's do it. All right, before we do, let's crack the case. Let's get the box out. All right. There's my case. I'm going to crack this from the bottom. I thought it was the bottom. That was the top. Okay, top it is. I'll flip them over after. Tell you what, let's just keep them like that. Somebody give me a number between 1 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Which one you guys like? And it looks like 7's the first number I got. Sorry if it showed up different order for you guys, but yeah, I used the one that I can see on my phone. So Casey Conklin's picking 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is 7. You can blame him if it's bad, but you got to give him the credit if it's good. All right. Let's do it. Bringing this on screen. Here, let me pull up the list. Hang on, I forgot to delete those. There. All right, I know this is small. I will make this bigger in just a minute, guys. Let me get the teams randomized first, and then I'll zoom in. Jared Acosta, I got you in spot 1. Brian Harr in 2. Andrew Kersey's in 3. Casey Conklin 4. Andrew Kersey's in 5. Jason Park is in 6. Justin Loshaw's in 7. Andrew Kersey's in 8. Josh Theden's in 9. Casey Conklin in spot number 10. Here is the random. 2025 Bowman Chrome Hobby 1-box triple random live fill number 1, 10/15/25. 5 times on that randomizer. As always, guys, we don't bother with a dice roll. We always spin it 5 times. So we'll randomize that list 5 times, and then after that 5th random, I'm going to take that list. I'm going to copy and paste it next to your all's names. We're going to move the columns over so that if you have spot 1, you're going to get 1, 11, and 21. Spot 2 gets 2, 12, and 22, so on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and get started. So 30 teams on the list, Diamondbacks through the Nats. Here we go. Good luck. There's 1. We're going 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got the Diamondbacks down to the A's. Copying. Pasting. Oops. Let's try it again. And there we go. All right, Jared, I've got you with the Diamondbacks, Blue Jays, and Rangers. Brian Hard with the Mariners, Guardians, Cubs. Andrew Kersey, Mets, Giants, and Angels. Casey Conklin with the Yankees, Tigers, and White Sox. Andrew Kersey, Pirates, Rockies, and his Braves. Jason Park with the Brewers, Reds, and Dodgers. Nice set. Justin Loshaw with the O's, Royals, and Phillies. Andrew Kersey, Cardinals, Marlins, and Padres. Josh Stevens with the Twins, Nats, and Stros. Casey Conklin, Red Sox, Rays, and A's. So if there's any trades, now is the time. I'll give you guys just a minute for a trade window. Let's see. Sorry, I got one of those Windows backgrounds that changes pictures every day, and when I swap back and forth between screens, it flashes. Today we get the owl. Let's see. Let me get in. I got on the other screen here. I am going to confirm some spots here for football. See, Casey says Tigers or White Sox available for Reds and or Royals. Casey want to trade Tigers for Royals. Casey says, yeah, I'll trade you. Got a deal. Okay. So Tigers, Royals was the offer. Where they at? There's the Tigers with Casey. And then the Royals over here with Justin. We're swapping those out. And there we go. And then Jason, if you're interested in a twofer, Casey's offering White Sox and Rays for the Reds. And then Jared's offering Casey the A's for a twofer. Diamondbacks, Jays, Rangers. 2 out of those 3. Jason's passing. Casey's passing. I think that was the only open stuff we've got. So last call, guys. Take a screenshot of your teams if you need them. I am about to pull those down. All right, let's do it. Good luck, guys. Here we go. Fresh case, Topps Finest. 2 autos incoming. And here we go. Come on, man. Let me see a big one. Kevin Alcantara, Jackson Jobe, Jaron Duran, Matt Shaw, Jackson Merrill, Colton Cowser uncommon, Andrew McCutchen creators, Arrivals Nacho Alvarez, Shohei Ohtani on a checker. We'll take that one. Dodgers. That's Jason Park. And Anthony Santander on the rare. Thought that might have been an auto, but not yet. Not yet. Ohtani checker. Common checker. Fresh case, so no clue where our autos are. We'll poke around. Spencer Strider, Angel Martinez, Royce Lewis, Thomas J.C., Luke Keyshaw, Alan Roden, Jazz Chisholm, Creators, Arrivals, Kobe Mayo, Checkered, Byron Buxton. Purple auto, Justin Henry Malloy, 38 out of 125. Going to the Tigers. Tigers getting our first auto. That is Justin in the 7. Zach DeZenzo, Ben Rice, Logan Webb, Kyle Schwarber, Grant McCray, Refractor, Edgar Quero, Arrivals, Kumar Rocker, Paul Skeens checker, another good one. Pirates, that was Andrew Kersey in the 5. Kyle Tucker, checkered. And Corey Seager, 51 out of 99. Little color match there for the Rangers. Tejas, that was Jared Acosta in the 1. Corey Seager. And let's go ahead and top load Skeensy too. Chipping away at it. One parallel at a time. Christian Campbell, Dylan Cruz rookie. Willie Adames, Jackson Churio, Reese Hines, Refractor Bobby Witt. Debut, Adele Amador. And some color coming. First, the checkered Rafi Devers. Luis Severino purple is 4 out of 300 for the A's. A's is Casey in the 10. And then Mason Wynn blue, 86 out of 150 for the Cardinals. Cardinals were Andrew Kersey in the 8. Come on, man. Give me a big one. Give me a nuke on the second auto. All right, come on. 2 packs to go. Shota, Jonathan India, James Wood base, Tarek Skubal, Bryce Harper, rare, Dylan Cease, Vlad, 123 out of 250. Blue Jays. Blue Jays were Jared Acosta in the 1. Chipping away. George Springer. Debut, Max Muncy. Creators, Mike Trout. I'm coming back. Show me that PCA. Dude, let me just get a big one here. Last pack. Come on. Come on, big auto. Freddie Freeman. Christian Walker. Matt McClain. Luis Castillo. Edgar Cuero. Fernando Tatis. Arrivals Refractor. Connor Norby. Debut. Relvis Martinez. Luke Keyshaw. 140 out of 325. Going to the Twins. That is Josh Deedens in the 9. And then Creators Auto. It's to 10. We got a hitter. I got a bat. 6 out of 10. David Wright, the captain. That's a cool card, dude. I like that a lot. Who's got the Mets? Andrew Kersey. Hitting my boy. I sat next to him on the bus all throughout 10th grade. Or 9th grade. Sorry, he was driving my 10th. Yeah, I went to school with David. I graduated with. If I had stayed for my senior year, I would have graduated if we get technical. But that's really cool, man. Love pulling his autos. David Wright to 10. Creators Auto. Let's go. I'm dropping one for David. Nice hit, Andrew. That's awesome. Looks just like my yearbook signature. All right. Let me give you guys the recap. We'll make last call if anybody else wants to crack anything. If anybody's looking for a Percy, I don't think we'll be able to get anything else live filled, but if anybody's looking for a Percy on anything, let me know. Like I said, I think we may. I don't know how optimistic it is, but I think we're gonna have Multiverse debuting tomorrow. So here was the recap, guys. Luke Keyshaw was to 325, Vlad to 250, Luis Severino to 300, Mason Wynn to 150, Corey Seager to 99, Paul Skeens and Shohei Ohtani checkerboard, Justin Henry Malloy to 125, purple auto, and then Creators Auto to 10, David Wright. That is finest. All right. Cool. Well, guys, I appreciate it. Again, make sure you guys are getting the text messages so you'll see the post for tomorrow. I'm going to try to post early again tomorrow, somewhere around the same time slot, 12-ish or so. I may play around with that, but tomorrow I'll probably keep it around the same time at 12 Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. I liked where we finished today. I wouldn't mind if we could get to break in a little bit earlier. I don't want to break way earlier. I'm not trying to go live at 2 Eastern or anything like that. But I'm thinking like 6 Eastern. I think we should be okay to cut the camera on if we can get them closed. So, guys, I will go ahead and call it there. Congrats on everybody who got hits tonight. If I wasn't able to get you hit, hopefully I'll get you guys on the next one. Take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.